Uh, as you can tell, these two are pretty up there in light level. I think max is 350, but this is pretty much hitting a barrier at this point, so just need to work on them. However, then there's my Warlock. So, instead of trying to do like 20 to 30-minute episodes, I'm just probably going to go do as much as I can. So last time we left off, we lost our light power, we found the EDZ, we got to the farm. Now we're going to... hold up. No. Now we're going to get our power back, which I believe is the Arc Strider. No. Dawnblade. Solar weapon, I believe. You'll see. This is a sweet shit, let me tell you. Also, I don't think I'm gonna do any post stuff like strikes or crucible. I'm just gonna try and stick.
Sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to.
Although there are,
It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
There are a couple missions that require leveling, in which case I either might just stop it, try and hit that level cap, and then continue.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city.
Yeah, you can't go over that way. You have to crouch through here. Here you start to see some of the better visual aspects of the game, where it's really capturing its tone. Make the jump, yay. There's times where I've just done this mission and just walked through, and there was a little gap there.
Let me know when you reach me.
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
Well then. I don't think you fight anything in here, it's just a transitional area. Oh no. Didn't I already do this?
Did you hear something?
Thought I had already done this. Ow. Just gonna take it down. Can't hide from me. That place is extremely scary when you first get here.
Those Fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before.
There's a bit of lore and background to some of the enemies. The Fallen have different houses. I think there was the House of Judgment in the first game, then there was the House of Wolves. There were some others too, I'm guessing, but I don't remember them offhand. First chest. They're not as just open as this one was. Alright. Might as well use it. Getting all those 1 power.
The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
Pretty much you make a giant loop. until you get to it. You don't have to fight anything right here, just some environment spookiness. A little stuffed up, but everybody is. And these things just rolling out of here. I don't think I said this the last one, but I know I talked about Pariah, which is what I'm using right now. The reason I like it is because at least early games, they have a lot of weapons that sound more realistic. Granted, this is coming from somebody who's never fired an actual gun, so I don't know what this sounds like. But it just sounds so authentic, just. There's a lot of guns later on that are more energy based that don't require actual bullets and stuff. But for right now, this is still fun. Also glad I'm playing a character who has arguably one of the worst lesser jumps. That's a new enemy to this game, but just a melee strike. None of that. Fairly easy like that. Once again, best player ever. Going for the second attempt on my map. I should have used a shotgun. Good fire rate, low accuracy, and a lot of there. Oh, level 3. Mixing it up in the hole. Fuck off. It's out of the range. We won't go anywhere out here. Why I was getting out so rough.
I think we scared them away. Take me to the shard. This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
Alright. And so, characters came answer to us. Yeah, Dawnblade. They're gonna give us this is where we just immediately
Hold on to your helmet.
already said that, bro. Yep, okay. Good stuff. Wow. You could have done that whole thing without using a gun, or with using guns instead, but eh. And that was us getting our light. Throughout the world, you can collect chests after strikes and just enemies or stuff like that. And once you find broken objects that were... Hold on. I just woke up, I'm sorry. That were your subclass. So I think for the Warlock in this game, there's Voidwalker and Stormcaller. I don't know what they look like, so it'll be fun to see if I ever see them during this playthrough. But yeah. Also, I got some better gear in that I want to equip. So I lock this, right? Warlock. Already put that away. Lock that. And then, okay. Get rid of this. These, since there's no use for them. Don't mind me, just still gonna do this. And let's do this. Oh. Oh, okay. And so here's the Dawnblade. You get upgrade points from doing campaign quests and a couple other side missions here and there. It's this screen for all of them. I think for the other two though, these are just all basically unlocked already. So I'll get the healing grip because I can't get anything else. So you pretty much need 8, so you need 24 pretty much for all of them, plus these. I think it's either exactly the number you need or more, I'm not sure. That's why I wasn't doing that. Keeping that, I don't mind not keeping that. And then, yeah.
Checking now.
So I dropped
Transfer.
that's clan stuff. Clans are a bit more involved, I feel, in this one, but even then, just gonna drop these off, don't mind me.
Are you still with us?
Yeah, then.
Don't get sarcastic.
Still white as all hell, but you know, it's whatever.
I have a 424. No, that is 426. Why would one
It's you.
Shax.
You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shax will prepare you. In my arena, should a Titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him his words. There is only one path to victory, Guardian. See you on the battlefield.
So this is Shax. He's in charge of the Crucible, which is just PvP, pretty much. There's a couple different things you could do. There's casual and competitive, but pretty much that's this. So he's just saying, hey, do that. Quick play is just the more casual form.
Don't lurk about, Warlock. Until next time.
And then,
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor. I think that's a good one.
oh wait, are they? What? Alright. Definitely put that. Light's just one of those things where it's not that important.
Careful
but
out
it
there.
still does make a difference here and there. Speaking of, can I grab anything from here? No. Cool. This is all level 20 and stuff like that. Yeah. Sorry.
Traveler wakes. Beautiful. What could follow?
Quick play, casual. This is competitive. It's slightly more involved, but there's not much of a difference. Trials of the Nine, this is a lot more competitive than competitive. So this is where you can go flawless and get a lot of great gear. But I'm not a big PvP guy because I'm not good.
Did the bird distract you?
And he is Earth.
I know you want to go fly, but I need you here. Besides, where would I
In
be
the
if the
first
Kavals used
game,
target?
Earth area was Russia, and in this one it's more Europe based. Slight differences here and there, but you know, of course they're entire countries and you could argue continents apart, but still. Not much difference. Still just woke up. Had to cough there.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devrim Kay.
First time I saw this, I thought it was a old Crucible map from the first one, because both of them have like a church-like building, but no. Alright, already logged in, had to come back in again. This is Fizzle and you. It's starting to get it's starting to get to the more energy-based sound effects, but it's still not there. Also, the reason the Warlock jump is not the best is because it's more of gliding compared to Titans who fly and Hunters who can double or triple jump.
A guest? Here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you?
Devrim has been working to set up a regional communication network to let the scattered people of the city know they can find safety and community on the farm, but the Fallen are not making that task easy. Learn more about the EDZ by completing Adventure New Frontier. Better gear. I'll get this because I think I need it more than anything else. Yeah. So here you learn about adventures, which this is like the side quest stuff you can get from other. You can get gear or upgrade points.
Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
Is it? Yes. Back. Wrong one. Alright.
This is a House of Judgment sigil.
We used to work with a Fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them. You both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby.
There we go. So this is technically a side quest, per se, the orange one. Well, it is main, like we can't do anything else without completing it.
very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
I think it's out here. Maybe. Over there. Alright, got it wrong. When you start doing Mink, since this is once again for the 17th time a side quest, there's main quests that are red banners instead.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
So, don't mind that if you heard my dog snap. This is the symbol of the walk vector. They're there on every world. It's just saying... Parkour. It's just saying there's optional...
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
Just fallen, pretty much. Told you. Gun rifles are good for more long range, like super shots. So, not good if you're up close and personal with people, but you know, details. Alright. I'm gonna hide. Healing. Speeds up healing somewhat and gives you an additional shield. Hold on, I need to... It doesn't stay in when you're in there, or outside of there, but if you go in, you get an additional shield, so it gives you more health. So I think if I were a little bit stronger, I could just do one shot. Do that. I could do that to a lot more people if I was just a little bit stronger. I see the captain. Take out that dude. Don't have my healing. Awesome. So I'm gonna try and use a grenade launcher instead. Can not be good. Especially if you do stuff like that. I thought I was out of range of the explosion. Apparently I was wrong. Also, it's just right there. You have to walk around because they like to stall. Now then, do this
I just snagged the key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Track you.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
So, here you get a grain item. The scale for it goes white, green, blue, yellow, no. White, green, blue, purple, yellow. Yellows are so powerful that you can only have one on at a time for both weapons, and I'm getting a lot of pariahs. There we go. You can only have one on for like gear and weapons wise. Also got that, but yeah, I might as well. Hey then, so now to run back out. Yep, the door was open anyhow, so well. Really? So this is just like the main quests, pretty much. And so this is the main campaign, the red symbols. You can track down anything that has a like active symbol, but there's regional chests and lost sectors that you have to find yourself, and you can't really leave a waypoint. So fun times all around. Oh, it's up there? Okay. I'm guessing. Probably. Open this up on it. There was also... If you see the ghost, that symbol on the top right, pop up even when I'm not in the menu, that means there's something you can watch. Or
welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. He's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed.
Okay then. The communication network is in place, but a nearby Cabal outpost has been jamming all outbound signals, so Hawthorne needs to get her message out to the survivors. Complete mission combustion. Here. Get this.
I hope it is helpful.
Almost 30. That is the sound.
Good luck. Eyes open. Into the Fallen. Hope to find out here.
So now, if you open up the map, you can see all the lost sectors, which are these N's, upside down U's, these, and then all of the regional chests that are this symbol. Regional chests give out some good stuff, but it's not vital that you track down each one. Let's send the power station. I'm one below, so screw you, man. I can do this. You can't tell me what to do. You hear some additional sounds. I'm kind of doing stuff right now. Hold on. I'm being shot at. No. Don't need to actually fight these guys. So, another good example of
Hey, Dev.
the difference between the
Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
That's me. Warlock jump can get as high as its height and still keep going, but say you were just to run, you just kind of glide down,
Our
a
new
Titan,
guardian
they can
friend is
lift
en
up
route.
at the same time.
I'm
or
getting
go-
too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah, keep talking, old man.
I come here multiple times to assault mine. And for the hunter, for the jumps, they can just double and triple jump. So they have slightly more control. They're more nimble than the other classes. That's not fun. Yeah. I need a better secondary weapon. I know they're called energy weapons, power weapons, but I'm still calling them second and primary and heavy. Just because.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Found it.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Of course we do. We always do.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
Alright. Cool. Is this the place? Wow, I should have saved my grenade for right now. Screw you. Someone just give you a highlight for I don't think it's hard to tell, really. Where they are. Keep going. There you are. None of you can get near me. I am the best. Alright. No one has the ability to taking me down. Turn my mouth. Oh yeah. Is this better at all? Yes. Sniper rifles can be useful. They have their moments, but like right here is not one of them because these things fly around a lot more than the sniper can keep up with. Probably better to use a scout rifle here than a sniper can be useful right here. Or at least that guy. A lot of things flying around, aren't there? If I like as Amanda was running into him, I don't think that's possible. That's something else. I think I just go down. That's why I was confused. Alright, didn't want to fall there. Why did you do so much damage? That's what I wanted. But I'm bad with snipers.
You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
No, not at all. So, just gonna walk right through here. Don't mind me at all. I wouldn't recommend running through that because you could just trip them all and create a chain explosion. It's not fun. Did it once, wasn't a good idea.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
No doubt. That's a yellow thing. There's slightly tougher, but not by much. Good job. not even a cool young fool. What? Really good for big man targets. Oh wow, you're right there.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
So there's a couple enemies on your way up, but I don't think you really have to worry about it. Not even like a yellow health or like full bonus anyway, it's just a normal service. So, yep, there's a drag right there. Shoot these guys, of course. Alright. There's some shanks here. At a certain point, the enemies just stop spawning because you just hit a wall that they can't stop anymore. Alright. Cool light charges put down. Yeah, see, they were crushed.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money.
But he's a bird.
All right. Let's see if this works. Now, if I read the manual right, there's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive. If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
So I don't know how quiet I've been this whole time, because I just realized my mic has been fairly far away from my mouth. So if you heard anything, it was probably over here. Sorry.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
But it slowed down. I don't think there was any need for it to be slowed down. That kind of just throws you out of it. I know it's supposed to be like intimidating or mystifying to leave you wanting more, but it just throws you for a loop. Alright. That is the riot too. Just gonna get rid of this too. So, I know I said I was going to try and play for as long as I can, but I need food, and I don't think you want to hear me munching, because I certainly don't like it.
Looking for something?
So, yeah. Another thing is that they added tokens. Might as well get this out of the way right now. There's some people that you can talk to. This guy is one of them. So on each planet you can go to, you get tokens, and it just increases your reputation. Once you max this bar out, you can get just a reward for, wow, 182. You have to be level 20 in order to get it, so it's not like I could get just a base 182 item.
I hope it serves you well.
But, yeah. So, I'm just gonna, good luck, that's what I'm gonna call it. Bye!